Hi, welcome to today's video Devo. My name's Jim, one of the pastors at Twin Lakes Church. I'm so glad you're joining me today as we dive into the message, Does Life Have a Purpose? Hey, if you were at church this weekend, you had a great message from Renee on that, on purpose. And if you haven't already joined a small group, man, I'd encourage you to plug into a small group. You can go to tlc.org/small groups and find out more. You can find a group that's right for you. A friend of mine says there's no impression without expression. There's no real deep heart transforming change without being able to talk about it. And so that's what a small group's all about. It gives you a chance to talk about what's going on in your life and talk about the topic and just really dive a little deeper into it. So I encourage you, go to tlc.org/small groups, sign up. If you're around on Wednesday night around the TLC campus, come on out. We have great groups then you can plug right into. And what I want to talk about today is a couple questions, a couple verses that were on the questions for this week. And that's Ephesians 2:10. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God has prepared in advance for us to do. Isn't that amazing? We are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works. And not only that, He's prepared them in advance for us to do. And I think one of the beauties of focusing back on purpose and looking at purpose in your life is you get reminded of what really matters. For myself, I know going through this study has been great because I've been able to refocus on, purpose matters. And God's created these good works for me to do in advance. You know, one of the things I think is interesting is sometimes as humans, if you're like me, we can make life so complicated and so complex. And there was a group of Pharisees that came to Jesus. It's actually in John 6:29. They came to Jesus and they asked him this. They asked him, what must we do to do the works that God requires? What must we do to do the works that God requires? What does God require of us? It's got to be huge. It's got to be big. There's got to be a lot of works. What must we do to do those works? And Jesus answered this way. I love it. He's answered, the work of God is this. He took it from the complex works to the simplified work. The work of God is this, to believe in the one He sent. Don't you love that? It's very simple. It's very straightforward. It's not complex. It's not complicated. It's simply the work that God requires of you. The foundation, the building block of purpose in your life is to first do that work that God requires of you. And that work is simply believing, accepting the one He sent. And that's Jesus, of course. So as you look at your purpose in life, know that that foundation is believing in Jesus. And then everything else, every purpose after that comes built on that foundation of believing in Christ. So God bless. Have a great week. Hopefully you're plugged into a group and hopefully we'll see you around church this next weekend. God bless. Have a great day.